Hey guys, Derek here. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome for the first time if you're new. Today we are starting a new series on the channel. This is called The Wheel of Time. Now, I believe The Wheel of Time is a fantasy series involving magic and swords and things like that, so it's right up my alley. I basically don't know anything about this world or the characters or anything like that. I've gotten just like a little bit of the basics, like the general setting of the world, but like specifics I've tried to stay away from, so that when I watch the show, I will be generally surprised by what happens. I do know this is based off of a series of books, like quite a few of them actually, and I believe it has like the most like named characters or something. Like it holds the record for like the most named characters in a series. I don't know, but that hopefully is not too hard to keep track of while I'm watching. It can be real easy to forget characters' names, especially if they're like side characters. So I'm gonna do my best to try and keep that, solid in my brain. But otherwise, I'm just really excited to jump into this. Before we do that, please consider leaving a like on the video. It means a lot to me. Subscribe if you're new and you want to see me react to the rest of The Wheel of Time or any other show that I'm watching on the channel. And ring the bell so you're notified when I upload. And then if you're interested in the full-length reaction to this episode, consider checking out my Patreon. Since this is the first episode of a season, I will be posting that full-length reaction public for anyone to see, so that you can check it out and see if that's something that you're interested in going forward. And if you are, consider supporting me on Patreon. That would mean a lot as well. On Patreon, you can become a super supporter and get featured in every single one of my videos. But other than that, I think that's all I gotta say. So let's jump into episode 1 of The Wheel of Time.
The world is broken. Many, many years ago, men who were born with great power believed they could cage darkness itself.
Put on subtitles real quick.
They named Dragon. Now this man has been born again. We don't know where.
The Dragonborn, like from Skyrim?
Is a girl or a boy. The only thing we know for certain is that this child is coming of age now, and we must find them.
So it could be a girl or a boy. That opens up twice as many possibilities. Roughly.
Stop!
I mean, I don't know if they're gonna stop. You're chasing them on horseback. Ooh. Arnar. Okay, well, you gonna die now? Sorry?
Don't hurt him. It's not his fault.
Who are you talking about? There's no one else here.
What? Is he crazy?
The madness already has him.
Okay, cool. So he is seeing things due to magic.
You see, this power, it's meant for women. And women
Fair.
alone.
No.
I know they're probably like good on the good team generally, right? Because like they don't want the world to end. But so far that group of ladies seems slightly villainous.
It's not him.
That's pretty nifty looking. Kind of reminds me of the movie Avatar with the floating islands, or Horizon Zero Dawn with like the overgrown skyscrapers. Ooh, where did they shoot this? This is pretty. Is this like a cult?
As wisdom of the two rivers, it's my honor to welcome you to the Women's Circle.
Secret book club? She's about to yeet you off this cliff.
Be strong, Egwene.
Egwene. She's the main character. What if she just like smokes her head on a rock? Feel your braid, like they said. Use magic to get out of it. Hey, you got dirt on your face. Lord Bolton with his new son. Hopefully this son isn't as psychotic.
If you were just tiny, we'd let you out in these woods alone to look for berries.
Berries and cream.
Can't imagine it's been easy to part with all your money, but...
Okay, so he's the fun one. Oh, he lost. Sorry. You could do fun bets, like if you lose, you shave your head.
Town was full of soldiers and mercenaries headed south.
Why?
They said there's a war in Gaeldon.
It was Callie Cochran told you that, wasn't it?
So,
She piss in your mouth and tell you it was raining.
Depending on who you are, you might be into that. Gross.
Not for you guys. Daniel?
Tanya, what's up with that thing on your wrist? You know how to swim. Is that the task? Just yeet this chick off a cliff and then trust that she's gonna make it back home. Boy, bye. Oh, hey, Ms. Boots. Mr. Boots, sorry. Probably a man. Opens the door first for her. Spooky.
Name yourself, stranger.
Keith.
Lan Mondragoran.
Lan Mondragoran. That's a
is Moraine.
sick name. Hey, Moraine.
Lady, can I help you?
No.
We'll need stables for our horses.
Don't even look in my direction, girl.
They say, one eyes to die, you can turn the battle on her own.
I don't care where she's going to, but what will be happier and safer when she's there.
You don't seem to like her. Dang, girl. What a do, shawty.
what are you doing in here?
She's
Everyone is at the inn.
grinding. Doing work.
Lassie, is Mum sick again?
Fine.
She's alright. Alright.
That's rough.
You're going to be just like your dad.
Oh, no.
I know.
Don't say that to him. Why would you say that? That's so mean. Kill her. Kill her now. Just kidding. Don't kill her.
I'm sorry, it's just... I'm thinking about something that I need.
Ooh, god dang, son. Making moves. That's what's up. Had a boy. Oh, he did. He got a berry. Because he's saying he's a lovesick puppy. It's a pretty small strawberry, though.
Has that been in your pocket all day?
Maybe.
Seals in the flavor. Oh. Well then. They're very comfortable with each other. Is she gonna heat it up? With magic. Okay, okay. It's a hot tub now.
You think it's one of them? Which one?
All of the above. It's like Guardians of the Galaxy where they have to hold hands for it to work.
Nynaeve. She
Nynaeve.
asked me to become her apprentice. To study to be a wisdom someday.
What does that mean?
Really?
What is a wisdom? Why is she studying to become
I'll be
one?
able to listen to the wind if I work with her.
Ooh, it's like the name of the wind. It's a good book series. A horsey. Oh, this is that creepy thing with the weird mouth. Hello. Voldemort. Aw, he stole that from that girl.
That'll get you 3 lanterns and you'll be lucky to have them.
You're a right bastard, Badenfine.
Pleasure as always.
Does he have 2 different colored eyes?
I'm going to.
No. I already know.
The fact that you didn't say no and then you informed him about it, that you didn't say no, it's a pretty clear sign you're gonna do it. You're going to trying to become wisdom and listen to the wind. Maybe every now and then go against your sacred vows and make out with him. Oh, sick cave. She ain't moving.
That old wisdom, the woman who raised me. When she was only 13, she realized she could listen to the wind. And she went to the White Tower. She walked
How far is the White Tower?
here. And when she got there, your sisters took one look at her ragged clothes, her peasant accent, and they turned her away.
Okay, so they're pretentious.
She was small. And whatever you may think, that is to protect this town.
Is that the job of the wisdom?
From you, if I have to.
Girl.
Enjoy your walk.
She'll clap you in an instant. You ain't nothing to her. She'll backhand you into next century. Oh. Is it in a sick pattern like in the Game of Thrones? It's like a apostrophe. I don't know. What's up with all these spooky monsters that when they kill things, they lay them out in interesting patterns at the end?
To buy some lanterns for the ghost.
Awkward.
We'll be alright.
He already got some.
Thank you.
Alright, I should get out.
This is very beautiful landscapes in this show.
All we can do is the best we can with the life that's given to us.
Okay, Gandalf. Oh, he got one for his ma,
Wheel
too.
keeps turning. Always.
Wheel keeps turning. It's a solid sentiment. Okay, I like Matt the most. He's the nicest, sweetest boy, even though he stole that bracelet.
Do you know which one of them it is?
Nah.
No.
Take them all. Time to bail. You 4 are gonna leave, and the rest of your town is gonna get friggin' smoked. Just absolutely clapped by Lord Voldemort. Ooh, you did. Oh, my mans. Oh, sucks to suck. Kid was just having. Oh, that's a giant axe. Ooh. The Trolloc. Awkward. Yo. These things are just smoking people. This dude's chilling. He's like, alright, whatever. Let me finish my drink. And then I'm just gonna mosey on out of here.
Mum, Dad, where are the girls?
Where are the gals?
Where are the girls?
You dumbos? You don't care about your kids? Yeah, he's gonzo. Gonzo Garbanzo beans. Oh, good thing they're not in town. Yo, if your dad dies... Oh! That thing's got like a dog mouth. Got a... what is that, a swan? Or a pelican? Flamingo, maybe? Yo, dad doing work. Ah, he's like Finn in Star Wars. Okay, good work. Good work, boyo. He's fine. He's fine. Oh, these things suck. Okay. Thing just got ripped in half. Time to go to work, baby. Oh man, she got fireballs like Dr. Mario. These two saying y'all a bunch of bitches. Get smoked. Oh, y'all ain't nothing. These two are straight money. Oh my god. They are dominant. Where's your sisters?
Hey, it's alright. I've got you. I've got you.
I would have just actually let them stay hidden there. Oh, is he gonna 1v2 these people? Oh. That thing got horns in her chest. Wow, they're really good together. Wonder how tiring using all this magic is. She's like Thor. Yo, she... oh, well, but their tree caught fire. It's no bueno. Ow. She's gone. Oh. Doing work. Oh, but that's a torn Achilles. Oh no! Oh no, you just killed your wife! I mean, what was she doing? But you just smoked her. Oh god. What? No, I mean, I assume she wasn't coming with them, but I figured a monster would kill her, not her own boy. He's gonna have some trauma to deal with this season. Oh no. It was a solid shot by that guy. There's like 30 more of them. Bruh.
Light, give me strength.
It's probably a mix of practical effects and CGI. Okay, so she's gonna smoke these people. Like, just clap them all. She's drawn all the elements in. The very foundations of these buildings. God dang. She is just... smoking them. And that's all of them. Good work. Good work. That was dope. I wonder if they're gonna blame her for these things coming here.
The Dark One is waking, but there will be one who can stand against him. The dragon has been born again.
And it's one of you.
You fully lost your mind.
A little bit, maybe. She's like, lol, possibly. Oh no.
What are those?
The Dark One's army. More Trollocs.
300 at least.
Okay. Your whole town is effed.
They're after you. They will follow you. And if you stay here, this is where they'll come. They will leave nothing and no one standing, and I can't do anything to stop them.
To protect your town, you need to bail.
Chance is to reach the White Tower. We leave now.
So pack your shiz and let's get going. This man's traumatized.
There are neither beginnings nor endings to the turning of the Wheel of Time. But it was a beginning.
Dang, son. That's episode 1. Okay. I was actually really into that. That was super fun. Sometimes shows in their pilot episode can take a minute to get off their feet, and sometimes like the like pilot episodes sometimes suffer. It either goes two ways, right? Like it's either like pilot episode is like incredible, they put all their money into the pilot episode, and then the rest of the season is like very poo-poo. Or it's like they didn't put a ton of money into the pilot and everything's kind of unfinished, and then it gets better as it goes on. This one seemed more towards the everything's good off the bat. So I don't know how closely that first episode sticks to the books, but I was pretty enthralled the whole way through. We got introduced to some characters. We got what's her face? Moraine. She's the main Aes Sedai, who is real good at magic. She's smoking people, and her possible / not possible boyfriend partner, Lan? He's got a sword and he's dope too. We have let's see who the characters are. We have Egwene, who is becoming a wisdom, or was gonna at least, who is like a protector. If I had to guess first guess off the bat of like who the Dragon Reborn is, I think it's probably her, but it could be anyone else. My next guess would be Rand. He seems cool. They seem to be like the two main people, like the two main ones of the four, right? Like the four people that got taken. I think my favorite character right now though is Matt. He seems to be just like, he's entertaining, and he seems to have a good heart on the surface. And his home life sucks. Like his mom sucks and his dad sucks. And according to the character description, he's afraid that he's going to become like them. So I hope that he doesn't. I hope that he is, the lovable, witty rogue that the description says. And right now, he's one of my favorites. And then poor Perrin. Oh my God, dude, and him and his wife taking on these Trolloc things in their little forge thing. And he's just freaking going ham on these things. And then turns around, he like, he got lost in the sauce a bit. You know, he got too tunnel visioned on his like rage towards these things and just turns around and just smokes his wife. I mean, there seemed to already be just a tiny bit of something there between, like some discontent there between them. I don't know why. His wife didn't go to Egwene's thing, and she seemed real mad at him at first. So I don't know what is going on there. I guess we'll find out. And then Nynaeve, she was the kind of like sitting wisdom, like the current wisdom of this town. And she got taken. I don't believe she's dead. I think if she was going to be dead, they would have showed her die. She got dragged off, so I think she's still alive. So yeah, right off the bat, we're kind of introduced to these compelling characters and given a compelling story. Like this is a story that's not like, hey, like maybe we can take our time getting into this. This is like, we are in it now. Like, we don't have time for you guys to sit here and mourn your town. It's time to bail because all these 3 trillion orc things, Trollocs, are gonna mess your town up if you stay here. There was something about the dad. He has a history of doing stuff. So he has a sword with a bird on it. I think it was a swan or a pelican or whatever the bird is that I can't think of it. I think I'm not a flamingo. I'm like, there's another bird name in my head that is that a stork maybe? I don't know. He's got a history. It zoomed in on the symbol on his sword, so I think that might be meaningful. We know Rand and Egwene are in love. Yeah, so like the whole like first half of this episode is just kind of introducing us to these characters and kind of setting up the setting of the world and just the little spot that they're in the Two Rivers, how they kind of feel isolated from the rest of the world, like the problems that are going on don't necessarily affect them, but because of their possible significance, both Moraine and Lan are here, and then all these Trollocs and the Fade is the Lord Voldemort looking thing, the Eyeless, I think. They all came to jack some stuff up. There was lots of talk about the wheel keeps on turning, the wheel of time, things that happened before will happen again, and so on, bringing people back to us. So I assume that kind of also applies to like the big grander good versus evil thing of like, she said the dragon has been reborn. So I wonder if this is a case where like every so often, like this dragon person is born and fights the dark somehow and like temporarily stops it. But in this case, it's going to be a thing where like they stop it permanent styles. And that's why it's so important that we're focusing on this story and not 5 ages ago or whatever. But yeah, I'm fully invested. Like I'm having a good time. The whole second half of this episode probably cost so much money. Cause, oh man, Moraine went ham. Her and her companion, Lan, possible boyfriend, they're just real comfortable with each other at minimum. They were clapping cheeks. Just, they had the combos working. She's using like flashbangs and he's like closing his eyes and then turning around smoking things. They're both excellent. And then she just annihilates like 40 of them with a whole bunch of stones. Once she ruined their inn though. She was like, I'm just gonna take all these rocks that you guys don't need anymore. You're gonna have to rebuild that, but you're all gonna live for the moment. And it must have cost so much money. Oh my God. Oh, but it was sick. The Trollocs looked good. It looked like for the most part it was kind of a mix between practical effects and probably a decent chunk of CGI. Like in motion, when they were like moving around and attacking things, sometimes it looked like they were moving a little too quick. Like I know they're not physically real creatures, right? So they can technically move as fast as the lore grants them the ability to. But like within the physical space, like sometimes it looked like they were moving a little too fast. And that's just a product of CGI. For the most part, it looked great. But then on the close-ups, it actually looked real good. Like when they were closing up on these things' faces, that looked real nice. The magic looked great. So far, we're off to a hot start on episode 1. They dropped the first 3 episodes so far. That's a thing that Amazon's been doing kind of with all their series so far, which is, it's good, but it's also a struggle because then I got to get these episodes out quick before the next week's episode comes out. So I'm going to try and get these episodes up on YouTube as quick as I can, but please be patient. What I'm looking forward to in the coming episodes, I'm looking forward to getting to know these characters more, both as like individuals and just kind of how they play into this whole story. Possibly getting hints about which one of them is the Dragon Reborn, or if they're kind of like all collectively the Dragon Reborn. Like, is that maybe why she couldn't tell which one it was? Because they're like, they have to be together for their Dragon Rebornness to be a thing. I don't know. Who knows? What else am I looking forward to? Just learning more about the world as the story tells it. And then, yeah, I'm just excited. Let me know what you guys thought of this episode down below. If you are someone who hasn't read the books or anything, like, did you enjoy it as much as I did? I had a great time. If you are a book reader, obviously don't tell me like what's going to happen going forward, but like, how does this first episode stack up or satisfy you compared to your experience with the books? Like, was it faithful and you're pleased with that, or were you like, what the heck? Can't believe they changed that. Like, let me know in the comments. I want to hear all your thoughts. Otherwise, thank you for watching. If you liked my reaction, please leave a like on the video. It means a lot to me, helps my channel out a lot. If you're new here, hit subscribe, especially if you want to see more reactions to The Wheel of Time or any other show that I'm watching, like Cowboy Bebop also came out today. And ring the bell so you're notified when I upload. And then again, if you're interested in the full-length reactions to this show, consider checking out my Patreon. I'll be posting the first episode of this season completely free for anyone to check out and see if that's something you're interested in. And if you are, consider supporting me. On Patreon, you can also become a super supporter and get featured in every single one of my videos. But other than that, thank you for watching, and I will catch you guys next time.